Naruhito, so she's got a really busy day. Of course, the trip comes just days after a landmark free trade deal between Japan and the European Union came into effect. And to tell us more, I'm joined now by economist Aki Tonami in our Tokyo studio. Welcome to the program, Tonami-san. First off, what's expected from this trip? Is it simply a way to cement the trade relationship between Europe and Japan and cement multilateralism against a backdrop of trade friction going on in the world?
Yes, well, thank you for having me this morning. Well, actually, Mrs. Merkel comes with two hats to Japan. One, of course, as one of the leaders of the European Union, and second, as the leader of Germany. So with the first hat, she's going to commemorate, of course, EU-Japan EPA coming into force as of 1st of January, as you mentioned earlier. And the second, as the leader of Germany, Chancellor of Germany, she's going to promote German businesses in Japan.
And tell us about, of course, the fact that this is the world's third largest economy, Japan, and you've got the fourth largest economy, Germany, coming together at a time when the world's two largest, China and the US, are embroiled in a trade war.
Yes, indeed. I hear from Japanese officials who have long worked on this deal that actually United States President Mr. Trump coming into his power accelerated the process of EU-Japan EPA. So I think there was a strong initiative and intention both from EU and Japan that that they're going to use this EPA as a showcase to basically promote a more open trade policy rather than more nationalistic approach that is sometimes, oftentimes pursued by countries like US.
Right, and speaking of nationalism, you've also got Brexit hanging over some of this, and how ironic is it that the UK only really stands to benefit for a very short time with this deal? Already Nissan has confirmed that it's going to build its new SUV in Japan. It was initially slated for the UK production. Of course, the ongoing uncertainty over Brexit.
Yes, well, of course, I think whenever there's an opportunity, Prime Minister Abe actually encouraged the UK to enter TPP 11, which is another sort of hallmark of Abe's foreign policy in recent times, that Japan has become by accident sort of a leader of open trade, multilateral alliance.
Right. Thank you for joining us, Aki Tonami, there in Tokyo.